Hi everyone, it's Sabrina Jean. I am here to bring through some more messages. What does the universe want us to know? What does the universe want you to know? In fact, what does the earth want us to know? So for those of you who are curious and interested in aligning with your higher self, your higher purpose, your soul's purpose, your destiny, etc., then stay tuned because today is day one of our current 13-day energy shift, and I go into more depth with specific daily energies and information and guidance on Patreon. If you're interested in learning how to align with the earth cycles, well, as well as your astrological cycles, come and find me on Patreon. But for the purpose of this video, what is it that we should know right now? I'm asking more specifically, what should we expect over the next 13 days here in the Earth realm? So the best way to get started is to just get started. So what should we expect? I do want to start with that one. I'm going to pull more cards from more decks. Let's just start with this one. Those of you who are looking for like a daily practice or routine, you should find these messages very helpful. Divas, interesting. The divas, there's something significant with the number 9, and 9 is also aligned with harmony. Oh, harmony in the heavens. But honestly, this also, to me, it kind of looks like a star being. Oh, how many of you resonate with the crystalline body transformation that we're all experiencing? Okay. We're becoming more crystalline or crystalline, however you wish to pronounce this. Our physical bodies are becoming more light activated. So that being said, it's important to note if your diet is changing, or if you're craving different kind of foods, or maybe suddenly you're more thirsty, or you just don't want to consume something that you usually consume, it's because your body and your frequency and your energy is also changing to adapt the new earth frequencies. I'm hoping that most of you are interested in space weather news and the solar flares and the geomagnetic storms, because this is exactly what this is talking about. Okay, eternal charisma is spiritual. Okay, so of course the 13-day cycles allow an opportunity to rise above, to transcend, transform. And from what I understand with the Mayan calendar, today's energy is out of the storm or the rain. It's cleansing, renewal, and this honestly seemed to be the energy at least for the next 6 days, because at the moment our moon is still waning, meaning it's diminishing in its light between now and, of course, the 17th, when we have the new moon. But the more I was sharing on Patreon this morning, it's a perfect opportunity to learn detachment, because when we let go of our expectations about life, our emotions, or letting go of the need to control everything, we suddenly begin to appreciate life on a much higher level. And that's what these are resonating to me as well. Here, I want to pull a moon manifestation card. And there is never a wrong time to begin a new practice or a new daily routine that helps you to align with your higher self. For me, it was easier and faster to align with my higher self than before I even started understanding my communication with my spirit guides. Although there are many people on the internet that say, they make it seem like it's simple. Oh, just ask your spirit guides, but it's not necessarily a simple task. Go deeper. Honestly, I had to surrender my thoughts before I started understanding what my spiritual team or my spirit guides were guiding me towards. Natural healing power. I want to pull this card, the Diva. Yeah, to me, this is a reminder to align with your highest intentions, your highest self, expansion, and I don't know if you're curious, but did you notice that this one came out and it went sideways when I was pulling out this card? So let's just see what this card is too. Oh, Moonlight Magic. You know what? Today's Universal Day is 7, and you have 25 here. So there's truth. You know what? I'm sensing that over the next 6 to 7 days, with the moon waning, it's releasing or lifting more of the veil that has been preventing each one of us from seeing our truth, standing in our truth, recognizing our truth. And so what is truth? Well, truth to me is truth about my purpose. Why am I here? You know, what is the purpose of the experiences? Okay. But in this case, the earth is also still healing. So the earth, if you notice, the earth and the earthquakes have become a bit more calm. Now I'm talking about the earth herself and not all of the occupants. Just keep that in mind. All of the occupants, meaning humans, are acting according to their birthday numbers because we have an awful lot of planets in Aries right now. And if people don't necessarily have control over their senses or their impulses, then these are the ones that are going to be acting out. So do take care. Do pay attention while you're out traveling. In fact, the other day I was out walking to the store, and I don't know how many times a car it came really close, and this happened to a patron as well. So be careful, pay attention to the cars on the road, traffic. We can't expect that everybody else is paying attention, is what I'm trying to say here. So this is a spiritual opportunity. It's becoming easier and easier to align with or activate your crystalline body, your DNA, your third eye, your pineal gland. Okay, and this is everything that's happening right now and over the next 13 days. So there are many different books, of course, and calendars that refer to the day signs and the day energies. So if you're curious about that, then I encourage you to learn more about those, or again, you can follow me on, Patreon. Okay, universe and earth. So what is the significance of this 13-day? I'm curious about this one. The distance calls your heart to roam free. As you dare dream it, so must it be. It's almost like letting go, allowing something to manifest. Letting go of expectations, detaching. Releasing the need to control everything. Okay, and then there is this blue card, Secret Sketches. Wander and seek the familiar and friendly kind. Draw memories in sketches for others to find. This, to me, actually, how many of you follow the moon cycles and the moon phases? Because these are resonating mostly with the waning moon, and really all any of us can do while the moon is waning is surrender, to listen, to let go. And this new 13-day cycle also, it represents the energy of the West. So listening, becoming still before taking action or making choices. And the more that you listen, the more you go deeper internally, like your deep emotional sense of self. I really do believe the more truth you're going to realize. Truth about yourself, your life, or a current situation, or your purpose. I love the fact that number 37 is here. It adds up to 10, which represents a vision or a new beginning, the 1 and the 0. It's a new beginning, a new spiritual beginning over the next 13 days. And feel free to use any of these messages to create your own daily practices, because nothing is actually absolute or perfect for everyone. I want to pull, okay, whoop. That one literally fell to the ground. Let me see what card that was. Okay, it just fell off of the top. So what more does everyone need to know about this 13-day period? I'm going to pull 3 of these. Wow. Okay, those, do we want those? Sure. Why not? I was only going to pull 3, but so not necessarily the right time to make a serious long-term decision about anything. Again, perfect timing to reflect, listen, visualize, imagine. So, right, caution before, pay attention to your thoughts and what you're thinking. Fulfillment and status. And even this card here, so if we look at these, and it seems to be an encouragement or a suggestion to be invisible with your intentions, meaning you don't have to force anything onto anybody else. Do take care, pay attention to your thoughts and your actions. Again, try to let go of your need to control the situation with Saturn in Sagittarius, which is just an archetype. It's an opportunity. It's a potential to free yourself from having to make a serious decision, especially when it comes to relationships and other people right now over the next 13 days. So the more you can simply become the observer of life, the easier life gets, because, well, that's what they mean by the term go with the flow. Honestly, the more you can relax, observe, become neutral, breathe, and just be careful, pay attention, don't try to force anything. Be mindful of your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions, because they are recreating your reality every day. Then the easier this cycle is going to be for you to navigate through. And the more you practice these things every day, the more of a spiritual diva you will become, or enlightened, or aligned with your higher self, your spiritual purpose, your earth purpose. Eternal charisma will be opening up and activating inside of you, kind of like the flowers blossoming or the butterfly growing its wings and claiming this freedom. But freedom can only be found from, well, when we release the need to control everything. Okay. Well, welcome to my brain every day, everyone. But this 13-day cycle, again, every day is an opportunity to let go of something that is not necessary and create space to allow something new and better, or nothing at all to replace it. The easier life will become, the more you will be enjoying your experiences and the opportunities that are showing up for you. So, hey, I hope you have a wonderful day. Again, if you're curious, if you want to align with your earth purpose, your avatar, your spiritual purpose, your destiny, if you want to choose the high road and learn more about why you're here, what your purpose is, you're welcome to request a private reading at any time or sign up for spiritual, astrological, life path purpose coaching. And all my links are down below for what I offer. Anyway, Again, have a really good day, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.